Hi all, I am Bharatish and this is the part 5 in the series of Getting Started with Selenium. In our previous video, we did a code walkthrough on our first Selenium script and we saw what each line does in our script. In this video, we are going to learn about what are these drivers. So, in this previous video, as I told, these are like a middleman between our code and the browser. So, let's say when we manually open a browser and we manually type where to go and we manually interact with the browser saying what to search for. We type, we click, we do everything manually. But this is not the same case when we do it programmatically. When we say new Chrome driver, a Chrome window has to be open, and when we say driver.get, it has to go to some particular URL. So in this scenario, these drivers will come into picture. So think them as a middleman between our code and this one. So how they actually work is, when we say any driver, when we instantiate any driver, let's say for Chrome or Firefox, anything, a server instance of these drivers will be created first. They will run in a port, and whatever the command that we say, like open a browser or go to particular URL, find some particular element or type something, these all the instructions will be sent to this Chrome driver server via HTTP. And this driver takes that HTTP input and converts appropriate socket command for a browser, and it will interact. So let's say we will demonstrate this one. So we will just come to your Chrome driver and just double click on the Chrome driver. So if we see now, I think this font is very small. So what it says is, let's see, I am able to zoom in. Yes, I am able to zoom in. Okay, it says starting the Chrome driver, whatever the version that we have downloaded, on 9515. So if you guys are familiar with Postman is we can say it's a browser for APIs. So let's say we will open our Postman and we will go to that whatever the port. So since it is running on our local machine, we can say localhost. I think the port was 9515. So we will say 9515. Sorry. Okay. Don't worry about the response, but we are getting some response. That means there is some service which is HTTP running on this port. So to know what actually our code sends request to this driver, there is one more system property that we can set to see each HTTP request and response that happens between our Selenium code and the Chrome driver. So that property name is, we'll say again system dot set property, and key will be Chrome driver service. This is a utility class provided by Selenium, and we say the property name is this one, Chrome driver verbose log property. So this gives a whole lot of information. It gives whole lot of logs what is happening. So and we set it to true. So let's say now we will just open the driver. Don't worry about the other things. Now we will just run this one. Okay, a Chrome driver is open. We will close this one. But if you see in the logs, we get so many other logs. So go to the beginning of the logs and see a Chrome driver was started successfully. This is the same thing we got in that command prompt as well. So it is running one new instance of Chrome driver and it is sending command called init session, and this is the body of the request. So I have we will simulate this one. So the URL is session. I did some Google around it. I was not knowing the exact one, and the request type is post, and in the body we say raw and we say JSON, and we will say command. So it has to be in double quotes. Command is what was the command? Init session, and we have to send that the request body as well. So if we see in the Eclipse, this is the capability, so we have to send this one as well. So we'll copy this one and we'll go to our Postman again, and we will see this is the one. So see, as soon as I send this request, a new instance of Chrome is open. So I don't know a lot of other commands that we can send it to this Chrome driver, and it we can actually automate it through Postman, but we get the idea. So this is how it is happening. So we got a new Chrome driver. We can close this one. So this is how it works. So to summarize our this section, when we manually interact with browsers, we manually click refresh, or we say go to this URL and any particular thing that we will do. But when we do the same thing programmatically, actually what happens is, using web drivers, our Java code will send an appropriate command to open or click or something via HTTP this to the any particular driver that we want. And this driver sends an appropriate command to the actual web browser through sockets. I think it's Storm protocol. So, and actually the browser starts working. So this is it for this video. I think this helped. Maybe we can do a lot more research on Google. Thank you.